So, hey guys, Chauzu here. Thought I'd be early for once with the level limit break video. And yeah, as usual, 6 new ones. 2 of those are PvP rare recruit. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I just went up the stairs. Sometimes I'm like that. Anyway, we have Dorry and Broggy. I actually took a look for one since these are actually used quite a bit. And it looks like basically before, you can see here, Broggy has the striker attack down, while Broggy has striker def down. But now they basically even it out, so both have the same abilities. That's basically the main difference with ability. As for special, they've significantly increased the damage from for Dorry here up to 3.5 times attack in large range. Before it was just 2 times. So that's a pretty significant difference. It basically makes as much damage now as Broggy's main hit. As for Broggy, he still has the 3.5 times attack as the main hit. But if enough times passed, before it was 1.5 times damage. And they have buffed this all the way up to 2.5 times. So that's a very nice buff. So both of these are definitely more usable. Broggy still saw a lot of use, but maybe not as much as Dorry. I mean, Dorry saw some use with Broggy, but sometimes you just ran Broggy and nothing else. One cool new thing is that we got our first Colo 4-star. I made a video playing against Colo Saga. First time it's rerun since I started playing. And yeah, not only did they give Saga a Colo or level limit break, they also gave him limit break and limit break expansions. So you have crit now, you have enrage, you have fear. Fear is pretty funny since it just makes him immune to stun, but kinda makes sense. It lets him remove stun with his special. And yeah, as for the captain ability, 4.5 times attack for slasher, -1 CD, like it's fine, nothing special. As for the special, 70% HP cut to yourself and then deals that back in quick damage to all enemies. You reduce threshold by 6 turns. Slasher driven 2.25 times attack for 3 turns. If Sora is in the crew set as support, you extend base attack boost by 1 turn. And you get some extra damage for the end of chain tap basically. 20% extra damage for slasher and driven hitting last. And yeah, like I can see this being used sometime, like you want to remove threshold, you want to remove stun, you want attack boost, the current stage and next stage. The Zoro synergy a bit weird, like the new Legend Zoro, the 10th Annie one, actually has Saga as a condition for his super class, but they have very bad synergy since Saga does attack boost, Zoro also does attack boost with his super class, so very bad synergy. Extending base attack boost is basically a meme as well. Doubt that will be useful. And that extra end of chain damage probably won't make a big difference either. But yeah, I hope they continue doing this every month, reviving an old dead Colo. That would be really nice. We also got our second raid level limit break with Heracles, and they made a pretty good job with him. Shooter captain, not worth using though. Special, he reduces the favorable, unfavorable orb effect by 5 turns. And he also reduces special bind by 5 turns. One thing to note though, is that he only resists special bind if captain is a shooter, which is a pretty shitty condition, but what can you do? It's still pretty cool, like not many units can remove the negative orb debuff. And yeah, you can also remove special binds, that's a nice bonus. All slots are also matching on Heracles. And he also can reduce his CD by 2 times every time another character uses a special. So there can be times when you use his special early, and you can use it again later, which could give Heracles some niche use in a PKA in the future. But yeah, he also gives a delay conditional. He can't delay himself, but could be useful, for example, on a unit that can delay but not give a conditional, like the new Usopp, for example. But yeah, he still has the orb mechanic where you get one of every orb plus recovery, which is a bit whatever. But also, if you have lock orbs, you change them to tandem, and you also lock orbs. So that's pretty cool. Potential full board tandem orb manip. So yeah, very solid buff. For Heracles, I have no complaints really. Good job. Moving on, we have Koala, who got probably the smallest buff of the batch. It feels nonsensical, to be honest. Captain ability, pretty high, 5.25 times, but nothing special, so not worth using. The special has added 6 turns of damage reduction, which is cool, but that's basically it. She still does a bit of damage. She changes slots, including block to matching, that's also not new. She does a death down conditional 2 times. 2 turns now, I think it was 1 turn before, but that's not a big deal, I'd say. The main change I say together with damage reduction is that she can buff conditional damage by plus 0.4. So if you have double conditional, for example, you'd buff both of them, I presume. So that could be some nice extra damage potentially, but yeah. This unit saw little use, and I doubt it sees more use now. Removing damage reduction does give it some potential to be used. And we do have the Bello support that can set defense not to 0, but it can reduce it at least, so you can get a death down conditional. Finally, we have the star of the batch, Treasure Map, free-to-play Pudding. Captain ability got a little bit of a buff in numbers, but she already resists special reverse by 2 turns. The special is the main thing though, like compare the special before with now. It just had some orb manip and healing. Now it has that and a lot more. First we have 10 recovery and type slots changed to matching. If you have block orbs though, they may get changed to Semla. Really strong, can't be changed. You reduce increased damage taken by 10 turns. The top row only, so the 2 units at the top, get a 2.75 times color affinity for 1 turn. And you also get the full heal like before. And like before as well, you automatically launch this special for 3 turns. Realistically, it's the turn you use it, and it's the stage after that. But that's still really cool, because auto launch special like this don't proc any action from the enemies. You can use it safely. And it has some good, like, imagine use this twice, like, for example, there's a lot of more focus on healing now. And this is basically guaranteed full heal 2 stages in a row. And you also have potential of getting unchangeable orb in Semla. You have a big color affinity, so she also adds a lot of offensive output. So yeah, I would be shocked if this pudding doesn't see some use in PKA. High CD, but remember that her CD reduction makes it 15 turns. Still very high, but definitely usable. So yeah. Let me know what you think of this month's level limit break. I've started trying to use Saga a bit, so we'll see in the future what teams I end up making with these. Not sure if there will be any Grand Voyage videos. Pudding maybe, but the others I don't think will see any use. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.